Okay, so we start doing our course. First, we would like to thank to the Dan Wei Shi and Chen Chongjian as well. You are a good boy, okay?
Thank you.
So, before doing our class, I would like to talk a story to you. I'm not sure, did you hear before? A long time ago in the Chinese society, one gentleman, he want to go to the capital to take an exam. Did you hear the story? And the gentleman just passed some coffin area. Some person died. I just put the outside, okay? And then he looked. A body actually is quite poor. Nobody do any help for this dire body, you know. And then he just pay his attention and try to do some help for this dire person. And the dire person, he become the ghost, okay? And he came back. He just surprised. Before this gentleman coming here, nobody cared, so he become homeless, you know. And then this guy repair and make a building for him. So he was sent to the guy so much, okay? So he just asked the God of the lender. Just interesting, say, this guy, he want to go to the capital to take the exam. It's pass or not. Okay, and then the God of the lender just checked the man. Well, this guy, he will be fail. He cannot pass the exam. Okay, but the ghost said this is unfair. He's so kind, so friendly, and then he did a lot of contribution for people. Why he cannot pass the exam? So the ghost just tried to do some help for this gentleman. Okay, and last time, the king, he provided one question. It's very special. Just say, all the examiner, you must take a challenge. Who can write down more words? Okay, if you can write down more words, then you would win. Okay, and then his challenge you. That's quite special. He got a very special ability. He can use 2 hands and 2 legs, can write down the word. Okay, and he said, "Oh my God, he'll be fair." Okay, but the ghost just provide some idea, some hint, some head to him. Say, maybe you just try to write down one word. One word, it can become 2,000-3,000 words. Okay. And then the king said, "Oh, this guy, he got a creation, no good idea. One word equal to 3,000 words, so he win." Okay, so this is a story just talk to you. Everybody, we need to have a lot of the good thing. We need to have a good behavior. Okay, you don't need to take any textbook. For my valuation, actually, the scores is not useful. It's more important for our real behavior. Okay, when you got a higher degree, you got a higher education, but you don't like do any contribution for people, it's not useful. Okay, so these 2 gentlemen, they did a good sample for everybody. I hope everybody you need to follow. Okay, if you can keep this good behavior, then you good achievement in the future. Actually, this is not for joking, okay? For my person, actually, I did before, okay? When I was a study, I was a student. I always did a lot of contribution for my class, okay? So most people, they like me, okay? Actually, I was come from a poor family.
So now you rich?
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Okay. My brother, my two brother and one sister. They only got the primary school the degree, and then I can become professor. How? Okay. Because my parents all farmer. They are not study a lot of book. Okay. And how can we survive to my academic work? Okay. So I only told you, you need to have a good behavior, okay? If you can make more contribution for people, for the group, then you got more benefit. So like yesterday, I make a joking with my another classmate, say, you want to have how to make a friend. You want to try to make a friend. They are smarter than you or are stupider than you. Which one you prefer?
Smarter.
But if your friend is smarter, you was stupid.
No, because you try to catch up.
No, because your friend is smarter, he always want to get more benefit. So they become smart.
But you learn from them. Smart is not bad.
No, for example, after the class, you have the dinner. Who pay? Go Dutch. Or anything? Yeah, but this is only one choice. Go Dutch is represent you are all smart. I only talk to you one choice. You prefer to have a friend smarter than you will be stupid than them. Okay? So you will lose a lot of benefit. But in Chinese philosophy, what is lost, what is gain? Okay? In the short time, in the current time, maybe you lost something, but in the future you get more. So can you get my point? Okay? So Chinese word, we would like to talk 吃亏就是占便宜. Can you understand? Singaporeans, you can understand? So, yeah, because we got the same culture, same valuation. Okay? So, I would like to talk to you, okay? So, on the one hand, we concern how to get a good score, how to for our study. But the other hand, we need to have a good behavior, okay? So if you look, someone got a good sample, you just follow, okay? So this is for education. And this chapter, we just try to continue to tell the story about the money supply process. Actually, last 2 weeks, we already mentioned about the commercial bank and the central bank as well. And then this chapter, we just try to continue, try to understand how about the banking system, the money supply, how to create, or how to change. We need to know. So I'm not sure before this class, did you go to the e-learning to read this chapter or not? Okay, so I hope you need to learn and how to enjoy your study. Enjoy is not only enjoy meal, you need to enjoy study, enjoy knowledge. Okay? So this chapter, we just try to provide an overview of the how commercial banks create deposits and describe the basic principle of the money supply creation process. Okay? So here we have the top. We just try to list and describe the 3 prayers. Someone know what is 3 prayers? What is 3 prayers? Let's improve the money supply. Do you have any idea? Okay, when we calculate the government, and then another one, 3 prayer. One is government, maybe it's represent central bank. Okay, and or another.
Investors.
Say again.
Investors.
No.
Corporation.
No.
Sellers.
Yes, maybe we can say people try to do some savings. Maybe you say, oh, it is individuals. Okay. There's three players. One is central bank. One is commercial bank. One is individuals. Okay. So these three players, they would let the money supply change. Okay, so we just try to talk this story. So first, we can see classify the factor affecting the central bank assets and liability. Okay, and the second, we also try to identify the factor that affect the monetary base. So I'm not sure. Do you any idea what is monetary base? What is monetary base? Did you hear before? I mean, actually this is all important. Monetary base, actually this is in the UK, we always call monetary base. If in the America, they would like to call this as a high power money, high power money. If it, high power money, yes. And if in Taiwan, we would like to call this is the reserve money. Okay, so they have the three different names. Okay, so I would like to talk to you. This monetary base. Okay. And we also call this is the high power money. And then we also call this is the reserve money. Actually, it's the same meaning. So the monetary base, actually, this is in the UK, United Kingdom. They always use this word. And this is in the US. They call high power money. And this is in Taiwan or China. Taiwan or China, or we use the reserve money. Okay? And actually, they combine, it's including, this is the currency. Okay? Currency in circulation. Okay? And deposit as well. So, sorry, not deposit. This is what we call reserve. Okay. This is the real reserve, including maybe we can have the required reserve and excess reserve. Okay, so have the two, and then this we call this. We also have another name. This is this is outside money. Okay, and this is the inside money as well. Inside money. Okay, one is outside money, one is inside money, and get together, we just call this is the monetary base. Okay, so here we also try to see this the monetary base and discuss their effect on the Federal Reserve, the balance sheet. We can understand about the Federal Reserve. Actually, we also call the central bank. Okay, and try to explain and illustrate the deposit creation process. We can use in the T account, okay, T account. So when you study accounting, you can understand about the T accounts, okay? And and then we also try to see the factors that affect the money supply, and then summarize how the three players can improve the money supply. And next, we also calculate and prepare change in the money multiple. So, do you know about what is multiple? Multiple, okay. We just write down small m. Small m, we call this is money supply divided by hyper money. Okay, so actually, if we write down this is M1, okay, and this is would be the M1B. Okay, so and then you can write down C plus D, C plus R. Here, this is we write down this is the H. Okay. Here, H actually this is the monetary base. We also call the hyper money. So here H. This is represent money supply, okay, and this is represent hyper money, okay. And after that, we can see this is the currency in duration, and the D is represent deposit. Okay, and R is represent real reserve money, or include required reserve and excess reserve. Okay, so and after that, we can try to manage it again. So here you can look. This is divide by D, divide by D. And then this formula let not change because here the D and the D can get this point, okay? So and after that we can change this formula to this is D, C, this is 1, okay? And this is the this is R. So here you can look. This is required reserve. It means small r, multiple deposit. Okay, and this is excess. This is E deposit. Okay, so you can see because when the people provide some money and do the savings in the bank they need to provide the required reserve, maybe 10% or 15% or 20%. Okay, so this is the percentage. All right, and E is mean excess rate. Okay, so you can look when we provide some deposit in the banking system. So we need to have the required rate of deposit, and this is the excess rate of deposit. So you can see actually this is equal to C plus R plus E multiple D. So you just step by step and follow, okay? So and then so here you can look. This is the R plus E, and the D divided by D. So finally, you can change this to small k plus 1, k plus r plus e. Okay? So this formula, if we can make some assumption, we make assumption, okay? If we can let k equal to 0 and e equal to 0, okay? So you can get the small n equal to r, 1 divided r. So here, if we can let, this is the 10%, okay? If the required rate 10%, then this is the become 10. Okay? So what do you mean? Because this is controlled by central bank. Okay? This controlled by central bank. Okay? So the central bank, if they issue $100 million, okay, and after that they can create 1,000 million money supply. Okay, so you can look money supply divided by high power money 100, so they would become larger to the 10 times. So can you get this point? So this is what we call money multiple. Can you get this idea? So I'm not sure. Actually, when you study economics, we also learn a lot of multiply so many different kinds. Okay, like you also can understand about investment multiply, or we also learn the government spending multiply, or we also have some the tax multiply, export multiply, or import multiply. So I'm not sure when you learn so many multiply, can you judge what's different between them? So, Wang Xuewen, any question?
It's quite cold.
Quite cold? Did you hear the Chinese history before?
Which one?
Which?
No, because the outside got something happened, and then he lost his mind. And after that, his friend just said, "Okay, maybe we need to cut." Did you hear the story? No? Yes, exactly. So maybe you can try to do more translate. Talk the story to lady, okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay, good.
I love Chinese culture.
Okay, good.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. And we also learn some philosophy, you know. You can look. We call, I'm not sure if this mountain fall down or got an earthquake. So how to do? No, I mean, next minute, we got an earthquake. Now, and what should you do? Just scare or just fall down, kill by yourself? Or anything? Can you get my point? No, it's just joking. You put here, or what? If this building fall down, do you know which area is more safety, more security?
Heaven.
No. you must remember, okay?
Oh, jump out from the window.
You must maybe you die earlier.
Maybe she can fly.
No, if we're at first floor.
No, just joking. Okay, remember one day if you in a building got an earthquake, which area is more safety?
Open area.
No, near
Corner.
near the lift,
Why?
电梯
Near the words, near the words.
Leaf.
lift.
Elevator.
Elevator.
Ah, the elevator.
All the building, you remember, any building all the same.
Why?
Because the lift is stronger. But you cannot enter, you just step,
Beside.
beside. You cannot enter, okay?
他们打个地基而已。
Yes, because they put a lot of stick.
跳好了听。
So if you can face, then all the building fall down, but their area is more safety. But I think it's quite small. We got 30 students, okay?
No.
More congested.
So 29 only, she want to jump out.
No, yeah. This is special.
I mean, you were at first floor.
This is the special for earthquake, okay? But if you got the trouble for the fire, which area is safety?
Bathroom.
No.
Fire. This building fire.
Jump out. Jump out.
Jump out.
No. You must go to the low level. Okay.
Fire rises.
You cannot escape go to the higher level because the fire, the air is very strong. Okay, so if you scale up, then you die. Okay, you need to go to, you need go to lower level. It's safety. Okay, so remember. Okay, I'm not sure. You live in accommodation. Did you have some practice for the fire? No. I remember when I was studying in the UK, when we sleep until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, very sleepy, And then the kitchen alarm, the locks. They just ask all the students, you must go out. Okay, so you need to learn how to be survivor. Okay. Okay, so here. I hope this is useful for you. So, all right, calm down, okay? You can must to check multiple prior. How many? Or maybe lady, you use the laptop. Can you check how many multiple prior you see? So many different kinds, then you need to know what's different. So, for example, one day you go to the river to pray the water. Okay, you just put one stop here, drop stone here. Okay, and then there will become a lot of web. So many different web. Okay, it's a web. That's right. And then you can see the stone. You drop the stone. This is the center, and then they can extend so many different webs. Okay, so now the same idea. Now the central bank. They just drop $100 million, okay, and then they can extend to all of society. So all of society will become $1,000 million. So it means they can extend 10 times. Okay, so you can imagine actually 30 years ago, this area, nobody lived here actually. Okay, but Providence University made a decision and moved here because Providence University 30 years ago is a small university, only had 3,000 students. But now this is the big university. Now have 13,000 the students. Okay, and area we also extend maybe 10 times. Okay, so here it's big university compare before. Okay, so actually we got a higher achievement and a lot of improvement. So this area become more advanced. So you can imagine, if 30 years ago we had not made this decision to do this investment, and now this area also nobody use. Okay, so I'm not sure in your country, your government how to make the decision to spend the money or to do the investment for the economic development as well. Okay, so I'm not sure. One day, are you interested to be the governor?
Yes.
No.
No.
I will work for him.
Oh, so you will become.
He's very potential.
All right. So you will become to the major.
He will have corruption.
You accept risk.
No. You must do your best to do more contribution
Yes,
to the people.
I want to contribute to society.
Yeah, exactly. You are
More
doing. Yeah.
No, really. I want to help.
Yeah. You cannot only consider the corruption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She always want to corrupt.
No, last time he told me he wanted.
你要当他助理啊，而且。
Okay, just joking, alright? Okay. So, everybody will like the money, okay? But in Chinese philosophy, okay?
君子取财，取之有道。
Exactly.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, boy.
No, you need to try to revise. Not 君子取财，君子爱财。
Oh.
It means everybody, all,
Money.
every gentleman all like money, okay? But if you have money, you need to follow legal way, okay? You cannot do another illegal, okay? All right, so we just continue. So here, okay, look here. The three prayers in the money supply process, okay? So first is the central bank, okay? And the second is the commercial banks. We also call the banks. And the other is deposit. All the society, including all the individuals and institution, okay? So this is represent three prayers, okay? So for example, how to control. So if you can understand this formula, then easily to understand. So look here, this is represent money multiplier, and it means money supply divided by hyper money, okay? And the money supply, the definition including currency in circulation and deposit, okay? And this is currency at reserve money, okay? So you can look, we just manage it again and become to currency divided by deposit. This is we use the small k, okay? So here you can look, who can control small k? So the small k controlled by who? Okay? small k is equal to currency divided by deposit. So how to let the currency increase or decrease? How to let the currency increase or decrease? Actually, it's dependent on people. Okay, so I'm not sure. For example, do you like the coin? Do you like the money? Okay, but one day I'm not sure. Someone have a coin. $50. Do you have $50? Okay. According to the news, say this, for example, this is $50, the coin. This is a false. This is not real. This is false. This is not real. But you are normal people, you don't know how to judge. This is real or false. You don't know. Okay? So if you go to the restaurant, enjoy your lunch, and then you got this $50, do you like? You don't like. Maybe you want to spend $10 and then they can return for you $40. You don't like to keep this one. Okay, because you just worry. If this is false, then you will lose your money. Okay, so you don't like. So if you take this coin, you want to use it again. So in the money marketing, nobody like this one. Okay, so a lot of people they don't like, but this false money become larger. Can you get this point? So this is what we call grazing law. Grazing law. Did you hear before? It means in the society we have the two different kinds of the coin. One coin made up by gold, and the other made by silver. Silver is right, and then which valuation is higher? This coin made of gold or made of silver, okay? And then in accounting, then you will check which valuation is higher. Most people concern if the valuation is higher, then this money was stored. And the lower valuation, they just spread outside. Okay? So can you get this point? For example, for our society, if most people follow good idea, then this society become positive. But if this society, most people become crazy, nobody want to have the good valuation, you don't know how to do it correct or is good or is bad, then this society will lose their function. So, can you understand? I'm not sure you respect to the good guy or respect to the better guy.
Good guy.
Good guy.
Okay, so our society become positive. If most people respect to the better guy, okay, and then all society become negative. Okay, so I'm not sure. Can you get my point? Okay. For the money story or the senior. Okay. Or for example, I'm not sure. Do you have any special coin? It's a remember or memory you are a great person. Did you make some I have another coin is from the UK is Diana. Diana, yeah, it is special coin. Is the memory for Diana, okay? Very big one. Oh, $5. Maybe on next time I can show you. I bought it from the UK. A special coin, very big one. Yeah, and but nobody use actually. We just because it's more valuation for the memory, we are not use. So in the real life, actually, they are not used. Okay, they just put maybe special day or special person or special memory. Okay, so this is always a stop. They are not used. Okay, so okay, we have a break 10 minutes and please come back. Okay, so we continue. So here, first is from the central bank. Okay, so in American, this is the central bank, the balance sheet. So you can see Federal Reserve System. So the right hand side, you can see this liability. Liability including the currency in circulation. Okay, this is we can call this is the outside money. Okay, and reserves. Reserves actually we can say this is the inside money. And the left hand side we also can see this is the assets. Include the securities. And the second is the loan to the financial institution. Okay, so you can look. So this situation is represent T accounts in the central bank. Okay, and so here you look. Okay, so here you can see this is a write down hyper money. Hyper money actually this is we call monetary base. Okay, so include the currency in the circulation, and R is mean the total reserves in the banking system. So the total reserve including the required reserve and the excess reserve as well in all the banking system. So in Taiwan or China, we also call this is the reserve money. Okay. So here we also can use in the open marketing purchase from the bank. Okay. So maybe next chapter we also try to discussing monetary tool or monetary policy. We will continue try to talk something about the open marketing operation. Okay. So maybe this is we talk next chapter. So here we also try to see the other factor that affect the monetary base. Okay, have some fraud or treasury defaults at the Federal Reserve or intervention in the foreign exchange marketing. Okay, so in particular, sometimes I think this is for the open marketing operation. We will talk the next chapter. Okay, and then in particular when we do some international trade, so it's more important for the foreign exchange rate. Okay. So here, according to the T account, So we just try to write down the. So here you can look. So the open marketing operation are controlled by the central bank. So sometimes if the central bank they want to manage all the money, they can try to share or to buy securities, and then they can let the money supply increase or decrease. So here we can split the monetary base into two components. Okay, so like the here you just try to move the BR to the left-hand side, okay, and then you can see the money supply is positive related. Most non-borrow monetary base we call MBN, okay, and the level of the borrow reserve we call BR, okay. So maybe so here just try to make an example how to create the money supply, okay. So actually you can look the first things this is the First National Bank is a central bank. They just issue $100 million. Or here we also can try so actually this is already summarized. So we just try to see if this the bank of the balance sheet. Okay. So for example, if the people they do the savings, they just deposit, put some savings, for example, $100, and then they have the required reserve. For example, we say 10%. Okay, 10%. So $100, they must require reserve 10%. So this is $10. And then here have the excess reserve. Excess reserve is represent 90%. Okay, so here have the $90. Okay, and then because when the commercial banking system, they need try to use this money. So maybe they just lend this money to another one. Okay. For example, this A. I mean the individual. For example, this individual. This is A. He put the $100 in this banking system, and this banking system they need to provide the required reserve $10. So they just let the excess reserve $90. So for example, they let this money to B. Okay. They this is for the banking system. Actually, this is belong to investment or lower. They lend this money to B, but B we just make assumption they cannot use currency directly. So they must do this savings again. So here, okay. So this is the deposit for the B. He just put this $90 in the banking system. Okay. So the next step here we also have to require a reserve. Okay, require reserve. I mean 10%. So this is $9. And the excess reserve. Okay, 90%. So here is the 81. Can you get this point? $90, 90%. So it's the $81. And then this money, the banking system, they would lend to C again. Okay, do investment, lend to C. But when C receive this money, they need to set the banking system again, do the deposit. Okay, in the 81. Okay, so the step 3. This is we call this is the step 1. Okay, this is the step 2. Okay, this is the step 3. So I mean for the system, they just continue. So from you can look from A to B to C to D, just continue. Okay, so here they also need to have the required reserve again, 10%. So 10% is the $8.1, okay? And excess 90%, okay? So here have the, this is the, I mean this 72.9, okay? So, and together is 81. So this step will continue. So and after that we conserve. When the people do the savings, put the money, become deposit $100, and after that they can create how much money. Okay, so this is the story. Okay. So we just try to use this one, and then so you can look. Here we just try to write down, okay? This is the, this the, this is the D1, okay? And this, we can write down this is R delta D1. Okay. So here delta D1, and here is R. So you can look here. We become to the this one. So here. So this is situation, they just try to continue. Okay? And after that, we just try to calculate how much they create. So you can see delta D equal to delta D1 plus E minus D1. Okay? So I'm not sure, did you hear before? This is mean how much they create. So this is the step 1, step 2, step 3. And get together so you can get D1. Okay, this E plus have the special formula. This is have the regulation. So and after that you can see this delta D1 and this is the 1 plus 1, 1. So and after that you can see this the R1, this delta D1. So the total you can check. So and after that you can see this is the 10%. Okay, and this is the 100. So the total they can become the 1,000. So actually you can see when we to do the deposit, or and after that at the low is mean the banking system they can lend the money to another one, and after that they can increase in the reserve. So and after that they can all the calculation and they can summarize. So actually this is the money supply multiple price. So we can get this result. And the next also you can look this the derivative of the formula for the multiple deposit creation. Okay, so you can look here. We just try to see. We make assumption. The banks they do not hold excess reserve. Do you know why? Because most of the bank they want to earn more money. If the money step at the banking system, but after that they need to pay someone do the savings in the banking system. They need to pay interest, so they don't like. So they hope if they have some money, they would like to lend to everybody, and then they don't like let the money step at the banking system. Okay, so but actually this is quite difficult. So they just try to make assumption. Okay, if we make assumption, it means this is not real. Okay, this is only one to that our process is become more simple. All right, so you can look. Another RR we call this is required reserve. Okay, and so here we just write down the required reserve ratio, the times the total amount of the check, and substitute so here you can look. Actually, this is the result. Okay, including the required rate. This is deposit. Actually, they have another excess rate, but now we make assumption excess rate become to 0. Okay, so actually all the reserve become to the required result. Okay, so here we just try to say divide the both sides by R. Okay, so you can get this result. So actually this is a very simple model. We make a lot of assumptions. So for example, we just make a sum. We don't use the currency. This is possible. I'm not sure when you open account, okay, you open account. For example, when I was studying in the UK, and I opened account in the bank, okay, and the bank always provide one checkbook, check checkbook for me. Okay, so if you want to do any transaction or consumption, we just in checkbook. We don't use the cash. So actually, this is for assumption. All right. So and so here, if we only holding the cash, stop the process. Okay. So the currency has no multiple deposit expansion. Okay. And so the deposit decision, how much currency to hold, or the bank decision among the excess reserve to fall. Okay, so if their idea change, then the money supply also change. Okay, so we just try to see. So like we mentioned before, like here, this is we draw before. Okay, this is we call money multiple, and you can see like this situation. So here, if we let the small k equal to c and this is equal to 0, actually this is assumption. Okay, we call actually this assuming. We just let this situation. This is the first. And the second, we also let equal to 0. It means the banking system, they don't like to keep excess money. So all the money they would try to lend to someone. So this is situation. So and after that, third, because this one equal to 0, 0, 0, so you can see the small m equal to r, 1 divided by r. Okay, so r is mean, r is represent, require, this is the required rate of, I mean the reserve. Okay, so for example, if the 10%, so you just put the 10%. Okay. So and after that they will become to 10 times. Okay, so it means when the government, the central government, they issue $100 million, and then they will extend to the $1,000. Okay, so in particular for the banking system, they can get this situation. So, can you get this point? So here you also can check. So here you can see if we change in the required reserve ratio, required reserve ratio is mean is the, this is the R, you know. So the money supply is negative relative to the required reserve ratio. So here actually we can write down to the function, okay? We come to KRE, and actually all the variable all negative. This is all negative, okay? It represent, this is require the required rate. They have the multiple, money multiple is the negative relationship. So can you understand? So next chapter I would like to talk, okay, for example, if R increase, then the small m will be decreased, and then ns will be decreased. So this is, okay, so when the money supply, okay, money supply, this is represent money supply. So when the required reserve rate increase, then the money multiple will be decreased. Okay? So this is the first result. And the second, you also can find if the commercial bank, they want to keep some excess, the excess reserve rate, okay, and then this also decrease, and the money supply also decrease, because when the commercial bank, they want to keep more money in the banking system, and then they just want to waiting a good opportunity, good chance, try to do some investment. Okay, so can you get this point? If the bank, they want to try to do some investment, but if they have no money, how to do? So they need to keep more excess the reserve money and try to do some investment. And finally, you also can see if the K increase, then small m decrease, and the big M also decrease. It means, like I just put the example. For example, I look the Diana, the coin, very special, and I like, okay? And then I just keep it. I don't like to use. So the Diana, the coin, they cannot use at the outside, okay? I'm not sure how often your country did you publish or issue any special coin to remember your great history, anything? How about your coin? For example, in the UK, the coin always made with their queen. Okay, so the queen actually controlled the UK from 1945 until now, more than 71 years. And if you check the coin, it's very special. Every year, the photo all different. The photo all different. So it represents the queen from the young lady to older lady already. So maybe next time I bring my coin, I only correct maybe 30 or 40, not every year. When I was studying in the UK, I just checked it's very special, the coin. So I'm not sure in your country, how about your coin? Did you find anything special?
Actually, for the euro, they are all different, as you said last time, for all countries, but each country can issue a new one for special edition.
So they provided some special people
Yeah.
or special photo.
All symbols,
Oh.
mostly.
Right.
Not so many people, but mostly symbols.
Right. Because like Taiwan, you check Taiwan only Chiang Kai-shek and Sun Yat-sen or Jiang Jingou, maybe just 3. And it's quite a long time, not any change.
Only the same.
Yeah, so you can check all the Chiang Kai-shek. Another is represent our national father. We call Sun Yat-sen. Okay. So Singapore, the coin, anything special?
Release one $5 coin.
Only for Lee Kuan Yew.
No lah. They release $5 coins, then it's not used.
Right. No. So every year all the same?
No, different. There's only one year that they release $5 coins.
Okay, so someone talk the paper, talk something about your currency in your country? Did you mention or anything? No? I'm not sure about your paper, okay? So, yeah, maybe. So this is represent if a lot of people like to keep the currency, okay? And then the money supply will be decreased because they don't like to use. They just look, this currency is quite good. So I'm not sure, do you like money? Do you like to have a cash? When you work too tired, okay, every day just calculate your cash, and then you become happy. Is it possible? More comfortable. Do you like the money? Or you just use the credit card or anything, debit card? Do you like to calculate your paper, your coin, or anything? Did you do some savings before? Put a special figure or anything every day, and the figure become fake, and then you cut it. Oh, do you have any this experience before?
Yes.
Where did you keep your coin or anything?
Coin album.
Yeah,
Because I like to keep the ancient coin.
yeah. Okay, forgot. Alright. So, so here you can check. This is the change in the required reserve ratio. Okay, it is a small r, and this is the change in the current holding. Okay, this is like a small k, because k equal to c divided by d. Okay, so the k actually this is all represent the currency. Okay, and the next you also can see change in excess reserve. This is represent this small e. Okay, because initial we just make assumption not equal to 0, but now we change this assumption. So now this variable will not equal to 0. Okay, so they can change. So when they change, and then the money supply, they got the negative relative to the amount of the excess reserve. So can we get this point? So you can look, if you look the word, it's quite comprehensive, okay? But if you use the formula, it's easy. You can catch all the idea. So here I just try to show you if this formula is easy. So I'm not sure, are you interested in trying to learn more mathematical or calculus? Okay? Or actually, the mathematical is easily you can understand, and then you can manage all the idea, all the structure, and then you can try to describe or protect all the story as well. So here we can get all the result. Okay, so you can check. So here change in the variable. If we let the variable increase and the money supply response have some feedback. Okay, so for example, you can see for the central bank, the Federal Reserve System. Okay, and if you let this variable increase, then the money supply response, you can say, have the some different situation. So we just talk to you three different players. One is central bank, one is commercial bank, one is people, depositor. Okay, and then you can see, for example, if the people like to keep more currency, okay, it represent the K, small k, OC increase, okay, and then the money supply decrease. So can we get this point? Because I look the Diana coin, the very special I like, so I keep. I don't like to use again, and then for all the money supply will be decreased. Okay. The other hand, if you don't like this coin, okay, when you keep this coin, maybe someone say, oh, this coin maybe is a false. Okay, if you keep it, you will lose your valuation, so you just use it again. And then the money supply become increased. Okay? And the other for the story for the commercial bank. If the commercial bank, they want to keep more excess reserve. Why they need to keep? Because they want to try to do more investment. Okay? So and after that, so the money supply also decrease. Okay? They losing in the banking system. Alright? So like this situation. So here we just try to manage it again. So here the money multiply actually is represent small m. Okay? So if we use the m1, because we say the m has m1a, m1b, m2 or m3. So here we just make the assumption M1 is equal to currency plus checkable deposit. Checkable deposit is D, okay? So the C plus D is okay? And link the money supply M to the monetary base and let small m be the money multiplier, okay? So actually here MB is H. MB is represent high power money. So here they say this is a monetary base, MB. Okay, so this is also a high power money, or we call reserve money, C plus R. Okay. So and after that, you also can look. So how to deriving the money multiple price. So here you can see assume the reserve holding of the currency is C, and the excess reserve ER. Okay, and the growth of proportionally with the checkable deposit D. So you can look. Actually here we put a small c is a small k, the same, okay? So small k equal to c divided by d, okay? And then we call this as the currency ratio. So can you get this point? Actually here the small c the same with our d, k, okay? So this is the currency divided by checkable deposit. Alright? So here we call this as currency ratio. Okay? Do you know about the ratio and the rate? What's different in English? Sometimes you say rate and the ratio. What's different? you write down in English, you always write down a rate, a ratio. What's different? We write down a proportion, 100%, and then maybe these two words. If possible, you can go back to check in English what's different for these two words. Sometimes if we write down, okay, this is maybe this is how many percent, okay? We always write down this is the rate. If the ratio is like the maybe the two rates to compare. Two rates to compare, and we come to the ratio. Okay, so maybe you can check. Okay. So here you also can see the excess reserve ratio. So and after that, maybe you can look. R is mean the total reserve. We call R equal to required reserve RR and excess reserve ER. Okay. So R equal to RR plus ER. Okay. And here RR is mean. Here provide one questioner. Actually, this is not question. This is the. This is the multiple. Okay. R is mean required rate of deposit. So they just multiple for the deposit. Okay. So you can look. So you can get this situation. Maybe this is we just try change to the multiple is okay. So you can check. So and after that we just try to manage. Okay. So this is a hypo money. MB equal to C plus reserve. So the reserve had this is required R multiple B. This is the required deposit, and the ER we call this the excess reserve. Okay. So and after that you just try to manage. Then you can get this formula. So here you can see. So here this is hypo money C plus C plus R. Okay. So you can look. Actually, you can see this is the you can manage. Okay. So have the small r, small e, small c, multiple d. Did you remember what is small c? Small c is c divided by d. So actually, c multiple d actually become to the big C. Okay. So you just check. So and after that, actually we can get this formula. So this is the same. Can you understand? C here, this is C is our small k. Did you find? Actually, this is the final result. It is the same with this one. Can you understand? This is the here in the textbook. The small c. We use the small k. Much better, because I just worry if I use C, maybe you confuse the big C or small c. So we prefer use the small k. It's easily to understand. So when you go back, you just go to the e-learning, and then you can check the website and to see this PPT. Okay. So this is for this chapter. So and after that, they also provide one example. Try to make, okay, for example, the required reserve ratio of 10%, and the currency in the situation maybe have the $400 billion, and checkable deposit $800 billion, and ER, excess reserve, had $0.8 billion, and the money supply, you can check. Money supply equal to C plus D, so become to 1,200 billion. And then you also can calculate for the small c equal to the 0.5, and the excess rate we can get the 0.001, and you also can find a small m. You just put this number and calculate. We can find 2.5 times. So this is mean if the government, the central government, they issue 100 billion, and then the money supply will become to 250 billion dollars. So they become larger, 2.5 the times. Okay, so this is represent the money multiple will extend 2.5 times. Okay. So another, they just try to check about the American story. So we also call the QE policy. What is QE? QE, we call this is the quantitative regime. So you can look, American, they got the problem for the unemployment, but they just try to print more US dollar, the currency. Okay, and then they just transfer their problem to the entire world. But now, the new president of the Trump will say he didn't act or he is not interested, try to do more contribution for the entire world. But actually this is not true. Actually, they also control in the entire world. They also have a lot of benefit as well. So they cannot say they only pay contribution for people. Actually, they already get a lot of benefit from the people. Okay, so this is the story. So I hope you can enjoy, and then you can go back to check all the story. Okay. So here you also can see they draw have a blue line and a black line. Okay. The blue line, you can see this for the money supply, and the black one is the monetary base. So you can see it's more interesting from the 2008. From the 2008, you can see the monetary base is larger than M1. And any story. Okay, maybe we can say maybe have the M2. It's like the acquisition money and more larger. Okay, so you can see the M1 less than the hyper money as well. And here we also can check all the structure. One is for the excess reserve ratio. One is for the currency ratio. Okay, so you can see the black one is currency ratio. They have some floating, but all become stable. And the other excess reserve, they had a big change. In particular, also from the 2008. Maybe for the banking system, they want to try to do more investment. So, because for the financial crisis, a lot of banks, they just worry they will lose money. So they just try to do some defense or some protect for their financial system. So this is the story. So, do you have any question? or do you want to break? Or we just try to continue, okay? And I'm not sure. Last time I mentioned you need to write down the presentation, okay? So next week is December 8th. One is 欧家师 not here, okay? And the second is Alice. So did you already?
Yeah, should I send it to you before or?
It's depending on you. Yeah, if you want, send it to me earlier and then I can check for you. Okay, maybe you can go faster. Okay, you can to do some revision earlier. Okay, so I'm not sure. Actually, last time I already. Or someone want to borrow this too?
Can I check on it?
Yeah. You just check. How about your paper? Okay. So this is the 2015, and this is the 2014. After our class, okay, we need to edit for our work, okay, because we not any exam. So this is more important for everybody, okay? So I hope, if possible, when you drop your paper, okay, you just check by yourself, and after near final drop, you can send it to me, okay? And finally, you need to print one for the hard copy, but no binding, okay? Because I will correct everybody your paper and then edit it again, like this, the book, okay? So, can you understand? And the next week had the home reading. So, did you finish? Nearly?
Halfway done.
Okay, so you need to pay your time and go faster.
I tried.
Okay,
Okay.
and 方雪文 as well. 方雪文 and 陈冲健. So you both all separate.
Both.
You two one same topic.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And Hong Weilin is independent. Okay, great. So, Huang Xuwen and Chen Chongjian use one group.
Yeah.
Okay. And December 15 had the Ma Wei, no? Yeah, are you? So you independent, one topic, or you have some group?
Yes, I'm independent.
Okay, great. Anna, all independent. Great. Alia, not here. Okay. Okay, take care. And Chen Wei-shi, you are all independent or you are group?
No, independent.
Independent, okay, great. And Huang Yaozu as well. And Dina here. Dina not here. And Lin Wei Sa. Okay, so you are independent.
No, with
You is the Dina. Okay. So the same topic. Okay. And Jibena is here. Jibena is you. Paula is you.
Yes, independent.
Okay, good. And Sharina, you also independent. Okay, great. And 梅子楼, Tu Wangye, and Chen Yinglong, maybe there's 3 persons together. Aida, not here. 装潢会. So you also independent or you have group? Are you with the 理配? Okay. So 装潢会 and 理配 one group. Okay. And 何桂英 you are independent or you with the 龙慧琪?
Together.
So together. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay. So 何桂英. So now I'm not sure. I just checked because on December 15 we have the 6th group. So have some group want to move to the 22?
We can.
Okay,
You want to move?
22.
So if we're here. Okay, so you want and which group want to change? So the December 15, 陈伟士, you want to change or not? You want me to where? no 25号. Only 20号 only you, okay? 22 or 29? Okay. Okay, and until now, I'm not sure. Do you know about your friend, Sang Ye Lang Wei? Someone know him? Because until now, he didn't say which time is good for him.
I don't know, cause he seldom appear in class.
Or he dropped this, course.
No.
No?
Because some other class, he sometimes attend, sometimes don't attend also.
Okay, so if possible, maybe
Ask you.
yeah, and then if possible, ask him and send an email or message to me. Okay, which day he prefers. Okay. All right. So, any question? Okay, so I hope next week we have the first presentation, and everybody you need to pay your attention, and Q&A also important. Okay, when you do the presentation, maybe you can design some question and ask your friend ask you some question. If after your presentation and no any question, this is poor presentation, okay? Can you get my point?
Yes.
Okay, because the discussion also very important. If someone asks you question, and then you can try to do some explain or some defense, it's good for you. Okay, so.
How many minutes in total for the presentation?
The presentation 15 to 20 minutes per person. Yeah, per topic, okay? And we have the 5 minutes maybe for the Q&A. So each topic maximum 25, okay? And the minimum maybe 20 minutes. Can you get this point?
So 15 to 20 or?
Yeah, 15, yeah. 15 to 20 minutes for the presentation, and we have the 5 minutes Q&A. So the maximum 25. Okay, but you can keep the time 20 minutes is enough. Presentation 15 and 5 minutes for the Q&A. And I hope if you already dropped your paper, you can send by email to me earlier. Or here, I just bring these two previous results. You can follow, okay, and return it maybe next time, okay. You can keep it, go back, okay. Yes, yes. And the next time, just return to me, okay? Alright, so today we just stop here. Any question?
No.
No? Okay, so yeah, we just stop here. 好了，我们的录影到这边。
哪里买啊？你要买，在我阿姨楼上吧。